So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
And the match day, and the shots! They've scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Bullet demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So shapes to shoot! He scored! 2-0 and in next to no time.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Japan are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And here's Hullet.
Zanetti really added the width there.
Oh, smashing header! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Just eases him off the ball. Aimed beyond the defence. Totti. Eto'o. Still pretty early days, but the difference in fortune is very clear. Bellingham. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
That's going in strongly.
Beckenbauer, and it's Griezmann. De Jong. Griezmann. Vieira. Totti. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That looks a good ball through. And he's quick to snatch it back. This is promising. Adriano. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. De Jong. Quality ball. Totti. Vieira. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. Big chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, he's been caught napping. Adriano. Vieira. Looking for the run.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Yaya Toure. Oh, that's well spotted. He's all... There's the shot! And it's there! And surely that settles it.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Well, there's the clearance. Vieira. And it's Griezmann. And there's green grass ahead of him. Nice interception, well timed. Danger averted for now. Now that's well seen too. Zanetti. Vieira. Oh, played right into his path. No, it's not getting there. Japan looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. And he's picked out the run. And the shot! Sticks it away! So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Costa Curta. Griezmann. Adriano. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
Footballing width usually identifies with...
There's the hit!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Maldini. And it's Nedved. Bullet. And here's Drogba. Now he's had a hit! It's in! On the cusp of half-time! He delivers with perfect timing. How very smart. He just got it right.
Eto'o really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Arsenal get themselves back into contention.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And the first 45 minutes are up. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. Japan hold a skinny lead after a thrilling half. Bring on the second half. It's 3-2.
And we come to you now with a quick request for support for our charity fund, Chance in Football. Substitution for Japan, number 6, Griezmann.
That gets things going for the second half.
Number 22.
That is good alertness. Japan different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Totti. Van Basten. Maldini. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, great, hits one! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Japan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Header! Van Basten attempts a clearance. Yaya Toure! And And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Van Basten. Well, they've got it again. Now that looks a decent ball. No, that's been intercepted. Rijkaard getting this one clear. Stood up well to him there. Vieira. And it's Gullit. Adriano. And that is expertly dealt with. That's going to go a long way. Nedved going full steam ahead down the left flank. Vieira.
The attendance for this
Van
match was
Basten.
71,649.
Now it's Luis Suarez. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, good-looking ball. He is through here. Driving on and making good progress. And he's managed to get rid. Japan, perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Rummenigge. Oh, that's fabulous. Rijkaard gets it away. Rijkaard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Adriano. And he's had it nicked away. He's had a shot! And he has been fouled there. And it's Gullit. Cannavaro was in no mood for any of that. Couldn't squeeze it through. Nedved. Maldini. Vieira. Can he get it through? And he was quick to react. Zanetti clears. Dixon gets his pass away. Just about up to 75 minutes. Passes short and sharp. Adriano. Great hit! Goal! 2 to the good. They have breathing space.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Japan take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Yaya Toure. Great ball if he can get there. He's found a way through. Has a go! They've scored! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
He's played him through. Oh, just skip and the shot! And he's there to get it away. Totti. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. De Jong. Bellingham. And it's Gullit. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Totti. Van Basten. And here's Vieira. That's Maldini.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Adriano. And smartly reclaimed. Rummenigge. And it's Van Basten. Davids. And it's Nedved. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Adriano taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. And already we're underway here. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Dida with the clearance. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Griezmann. He is through here. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's not got that quite right. And here's Zanetti. And it's Hullet. And here's Totti. Zanetti. They've won a corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Beckenbauer with the clearance. When you think great defenders, you've got to think Cannavaro.
Yeah, well, they don't come much better or bigger in stature. His qualities are obvious, but his winning mentality and cool temperament are all part of a first-class package.
It's everything you want. Vieira, a player who needs no introduction. Now that's well seen too.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
And he cuts out the supply. Vieira. Now it's Eto'o. Very nicely done. Hullet. Arsenal applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. And now they can spring out of defence. Well timed, excellent interception. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Cannavaro. Ah, he's given it away. And he's found the one. Adriano! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And he's there to clear it. Oh, well played. And he thumps it clear.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Now it's Eto'o. Totti. And here's Zanetti. Up he goes! Good delivery, but no joy.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
De Jong. Bellingham. Japan finding their passes. They played right into his path. He's had a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Stood up well to him there. Costa Curta. It's Bellingham. And here's Eto'o.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
And it's Griezmann. Hullet.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Yaya Toure. Adriano. Showing good feet. It's Adriano! Goal!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking now.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, for me, you can't fault the keeper there. The effort went in at the widest possible point off the up.
Great hit! And yes, it's there! Hot knife through butter. answer. They have done it again. And the half-time whistle goes. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Japan are 2 up and everything is shaping nicely. The only criticism, it could have been 3.
And now, please turn towards
Japan
the screen
are in
for
at half-time on a
presentation
comfortable
featuring
2-goal
our
cushion.
guest performers today. Substitution.
Here we go again. Oh, that was vital. Beckenbauer. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Zanetti. Vieira. Time and again they are repelled. Yaya Toure. Passing is crisp and sharp. Maldini getting this one clear. And now they can clear their lines. Vieira. He has found the way through. Vieira, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Well, that pass isn't the best. Great defending, strong and determined.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Take back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Japan, with this 2-goal lead, they're certainly looking much the more assured side. Rijkaard. Deftly away.
The attendance for this match was 71,898.
Now it's Bellingham. Adriano.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Bellingham. Another pass just keeps it ticking over.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Adriano. Bellingham. Adriano. Totti. Bellingham. And that could set him on his way. Griezmann! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Japan have their second corner now. Arsenal are looking to go forward now.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And he's straight offside. Bellingham. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And he can clear it away. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Nedved going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Griezmann. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And it's Totti. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Adriano. He's onside. He's found the way through. Adriano was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He's shifting through the gears here. Beckenbauer. Shifted upfield. Griezmann. Pull it. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, judging by his reaction, he clearly feels he should have made more of it, but he's looking very much like the big threat at the moment.
So, third corner of the game.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Vieira is there to clear. And he welcomes it in. No, that's been intercepted. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. And it's Totti. Rummenigge. Luis Suarez. And the finish! Bellingham. De Jong. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. De Jong. And that has left him in a heap.
There will be
Zanetti.
1 added time.
Shapes to shoot! Rummenigge! It's a goal! Deep into injury time! That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Listen,
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was good, a terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win, and it came down to
all
one
members of the
decisive
crowd,
moment.
I'd like to ask you to
Adriano
join me in
voted
wishing
man of
our
the match,
birthday
and
boy
deservedly
a very
so.
special birthday.
Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Japan definitely came out on top simply because they were allowed to march through the middle. Something they jumped onto nice and early and continuously exploited.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Hello, everybody,
Without a
and
doubt, it is the
welcome to
week's
today's
most
match.
eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Rummenigge. Rummenigge! And that has skimmed the post.
Rummenigge probably tried a bit too hard then. He should have relied on technique as opposed to power.
Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct.
Chance! De Jong, Yaya Toure, Mateus, and here's Neymar. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
And a real chance to break the deadlock. Messi ready to try. Messi! What a save from Peter Schmeichel! Pull it. Good running, strong and purposeful. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And it's Griezmann. He's having a go! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Griezmann is offering a wry smile there.
Japan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. Beckenbauer picks it up from the goal kick. Neymar. Griezmann. Short changes him with that pass. Bellingham! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Costa Curta. Shifted upfield. Rummenigge. Messi is onto this. 0-0 still. No lack of chances, though.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
De Jong, quality ball. Gets his pass away. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Japan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Japan looking to pass their way through.
Indonesia clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
And it's Neymar. Adriano. Bellingham. Almost half an hour in now. Pull it. That is lovely. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Vieira did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither. He gets big! Messi. Bellingham.
Japan have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
In with a header! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
And Yaya Toure! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught on it here. Little pass back.
That's good pressure.
And the finish!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Messi. Beckenbauer gets across to intercept that. Rummenigge is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Adriano, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bellingham. Adriano. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Adriano. He might be in. Adriano! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Japan got as close can be, right on the whistle, but it was not to be.
Please join
And
me
we are
in
up
wishing
to the
all
break.
best for members
What an end
of
to the
our
half,
fan club
Peter.
celebrating
A
their
lot of the
wedding
best action
anniversary today.
of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Japan have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Great ball if he can get there. Griezmann unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Yaya Toure. De Jong. And it's Hullet. Adriano. Japan. There's the shot! What a wonderful goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class. Japan clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
So we have the first goal.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worth the treat.
Hullet showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Can he finish? It's a loose ball. Oh, what has happened here?
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Dixon. Dixon. Hullet.
1,649.
Indonesia are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan. Indonesia are definitely going about this the right way.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Rummenigge. He's had a hit! No mistake! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
The goal scorer!
Messi very cleverly provided the return ball there, and it made all the difference in the creation of that goal. I don't want to take anything away from the finish, but the pass was really key.
Substitution for Japan, number 6.
Japan
Griezmann.
choosing to make the first
Coming on the
change.
field
Well, he's
is
someone renowned for his
number
pace and those
22,
darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
And Messi! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
Bellingham, aimed beyond the defence. He could be in here. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Passes short and sharp. And it's Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause.
Can he finish? He has done it! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Neymar proving dependable as ever. Another terrific day at the office for him.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Bellingham, Rummenigge, Mateus. Japan are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have. Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to...
Rummenigge! And that was probably asking just too much.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities, always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
Substitution for Japan, number 8.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 18, Gullit. Number 3,
Szoboszlai,
Gideon.
Ernest.
Coming on the field, number
Gullit
23.
wins the duel this time.
Number
And no,
9,
that is pretty much the end of that.
Number 10,
Oh, good ball, and this looks promising. Japan can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Adriano. And that was very necessary. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, he's fizzed it forward. Now that's well seen too. There will be 4 extra minutes. He's picked his way through.
Oh, really well played.
That has been knocked clear. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Again, that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise.
Jadi mukanya kok bosan.
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. It is a sea of red and white. Ajax, of course, the principal club here in Amsterdam, the club that unites this city, the club with such proud heritage and history and so many honours, continental and domestic. It is a supercharged atmosphere. The action has already started. No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Neymar. Shevchenko, chance for the header! They've got to be quick to recover this. Now it's Neymar. Bellingham. Big chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Ajax with the corner, there first. And it's hoisted clear. Japan are looking to go forward now. Adriano. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really like this lad, Jules Koundé, a lot. He isn't the biggest, but he's known for having a big character that makes up for that. He's brilliant in boxes and he can outmuscle opponents that are much bigger than him. You add a little bit of pace to that and he's a formidable presence at the back.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Bellingham. Shevchenko hits one! Goal! Ajax!
Oh, that was a cracking little exchange to set up the finish, and a lovely understanding between both players. I mean, that's clearly tailored on the training ground and delivered beautifully on match day.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Ajax do have a chance to counter here. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. And the finish! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, what has happened here? And it's Conte.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper. Japan really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Now it's Bellingham. De Jong is the team's great visionary. Pullet. Passing is crisp and sharp, and he was alert to it. Well, there's the clearance. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Ajax upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Shevchenko is onto it in a flash. Some resolute defending there. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Bellingham can so cleverly bypass the press. That is Conte. Fiddles it through. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Griezmann. Oh, they could shapes to shoot! And it's in! They are right back in business.
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
There was to be only one outcome.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Rodri. Bellingham. Oh, nicely intercepted. Bellingham. Bellingham running with the ball. Triol did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Rodri. De Michelis makes the interception. And the referee brings the first half to a close. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Yeah, I think they'll be happy with that scoreline. I just hope the second half is as good as the first. It's been pulsating stuff.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1.
Substitutions taking place.
So once again, we're underway. Japan come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Adriano, he's tried one! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
He can get that clear. And it's Hullet. Burn promptly onto that, and that is that. Neymar looking to penetrate opposition lines. He's had a shot! He's delivered all right! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Ajax go into the lead. Hullet stood his ground strongly. Conte, the man synonymous with solidity. Japan needing a change of fortune here. Burn kept his eye on it, and he's there.
The attendance for this match
Shevchenko might just make this.
577.
Burn spots it and intercepts. Wan-Bissaka. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the...
Has a goal! They've scored! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Adriano is on his own. Mbappe! Goal! Japan! And the comeback is complete.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Japan take the lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And Shevchenko! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Ajax have their second corner now. Cleared without hesitation. It's gone out for a throw-in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. He's got the shot away! He's scored! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
How very smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Japan perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Right, Shevchenko, he could be in here. There's the hit!
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Well, now it's a race for the ball. De Jong. Oh, that's well spotted. And the ball is out of play. And it's Shevchenko. And here's Neymar. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Bellingham. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
And they're back on the ball again. Rodri. And that is a little undercooked. Oh, and he's through the middle. And Shevchenko! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
That looks a cracking ball. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now he's off and running. Well timed, excellent interception. Neymar, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
5 minutes to add. Yaya Toure. Adriano. Hullet. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? So that's it. It is all over. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round.
Saya juga nggak sayang sama Didi, nggak bisa dibilangin. Sini, kita main Roblox, ayo sini. Tapi Cece tunggu sebentar sini sayang. Cece, mau nggak?